Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulil Kareem, amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters. A short reminder on Juz 25. For those of us who started Ramadan on Friday, tonight is the 25th night, an odd night, possibly Laylatul Qadr. So I'm going to keep this very short. There's two really main things I want to share with you. The first is at the beginning of the Juz, which is the end of Surah Al-Fusilat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and when we bestow favor upon man, he turns away and distances himself. But when evil touches him, then he is full of extended supplication. And really, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is pinpointing a trait that is in all of us, which is that when a calamity or a issue or distress falls upon us, we're rushing to call Allah. And our sujoods are longer, our du'as are longer, our qiyam are longer. But when we're content, when we're happy, when Allah has given us all that we seek, how much do we remember Him? And this is really, really important, brothers and sisters, that if we are not remembering Allah in the good times, but just only in the bad times, then there is serious shortcoming in our iman, and we really need to work on this. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq. The second aspect that I want to share is about shura, about mutual consultation. And Allah says about it, and those who have responded to their Lord and established prayer, and whose affair is determined by consultation amongst themselves, and from what we have provided them they spend. So this mutual consultation that Allah is talking about here is predicated by some really important things. The first is that those that have responded to their Lord, meaning they have taken shahada, established tawheed, and then establish salah, okay? And then these people, they have a mutual consultation amongst themselves. And then Allah says another condition after that is that they spend from what we have provided them. So these are really important aspects. When we look about consultation, when we think about consulting and having that thing, there are certain aspects, certain characteristics that we should look out for. And also in the previous verse to this, Allah says about the characteristics is those who avoid major sins, and those when they're angry, they forgive. And even after that verse about consultation, Allah says, and those who, when tyranny strikes them, they defend themselves. So there's various aspects. The last verse here, the people that we do shura with should be those people who are active in our community, who are not keyboard warriors, who are actually busy with the affairs of the community, who are busy with what is happening, who are busy with the interests of the Muslims. So shura should be, of course, there are other conditions, but for me, and I'm sharing my own takeaway here, is that when we make consultation, we should make consultation with people who have certain qualities that Allah Himself has described. Them accepting Islam and their Islam being manifest, and Tawheed being there, and establishing Salah and spending from what Allah has given are just some aspects. But also those people who are eager to defend the Muslims when there is tyranny against them, when there is oppression. And that is what, inshallah, we are here at Cage are trying to do, which is challenge the oppression and try to establish justice. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us and forgive us for all our shortcomings. I hope, brothers and sisters, this month, the last 25 days, 24 days, you have managed to get the best of this month. But if we haven't, do not worry, because a matter is often determined by how it is ended. And we have a few more days. Tonight is likely to be Laylatul Qadr. We should maximize it, and then we have 4 to perhaps another 5 days where we can really make a difference. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala facilitate that, give us tawfiq, and may He forgive us. If there's any shortcomings, please forgive me, brothers and sisters, and keep me in your dua. Okay, assalamu alaikum.